Fellow Africans, I don't know. I don't know how long we are going to wait for these reports, but let me be the first one to ask. Can I ask, please, the Minister of Public Works, Deon McPherson, to please give us the report, the final report of the 300 million that he said after stepping in the office in 2 weeks that it was stolen by cyber hackers in the last 10 years. Can we get the final report, please? Because he gave us a small report. We had the small report, but can we get the final one? And while the DA is on that one, can the Minister of Home Affairs, Dr. Leon, also give us the identity of the woman that Chedima's mother stole the ID from? Can we get the full report from Home Affairs also? It's been a week now. Can they give us the full report? Because they gave us these small reports and now we're waiting for the full ones, but it looks like we are waiting forever. How longer must we wait? How much longer, must we continue waiting for these two ministers? They said DA ministers are so competent. They know their job. But can we get the reports, please? We want to continue to other subjects. We are tired of talking about this subject of Chedima and this subject of the 300 million. Can we get the final reports so that we can continue with life?
Welcome to King Said So, Africa's one land, one language, one currency, one army on King Said So. Africans can unite. Your Pan-Africanist podcast. Enjoy.
Peace in Pan-Africanism to all my African brothers and sisters from all around the world. Welcome back to King Said So. I'm your host, Kagiso Hlongwane Zinjiva Sono, and we're back at it again with another one. Listen, guys. Imagine this. If you, as an adult, I don't know where you guys are watching me from in South Africa, but if you as an adult in South Africa lose your identification book, your ID book, where would you go and report it? Think about it as before you say anything. Obviously, you go to Home Affairs. Why are you going to Home Affairs? Because Home Affairs have got records of everyone that has a natural born in South Africa. As an adult, I'm not talking about a child, as an adult. So, if Chedima's mother stole another mother's ID book, it's easy to tell that she was using a fraudulent ID because the fingerprint of the other mother will reflect as the rightful owner to that ID book. When I go to Home Affairs, all I need to do is give them my ID number. My ID, my fingerprints. The same goes with when you lose your bank card. You can access the information of your bank. As long as you don't have your fingerprint, it's going to be very difficult for the bank to reopen your account again. And that is how things work in South Africa. Stealing an adult's ID is a difficult task. Because remember, every ID is linked to a parent. So if Chedima's mother stole another mother as ID, it means that ID is also linked to the grandmother of which she's stealing from. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? If I steal your mother's ID has got your grandmother's ID linked to it because your grandmother gave birth to your mother. Those who've got children know what I'm talking about. My ID, when you punch my ID, it tells you that I'm married, my ID. And it tells you that I've got 2 children, my ID. And if you punch my children's ID, it will tell you who their father is. So my issue is, in such a short period of time, after the family of Chedima's mother and aunt, I believe, who requested that, please, Home Affairs, can you guys sort out this issue of the citizenship of Chedima? After they asked the Home Affairs came to us as South Africans and said, no, Chedima's mother may. They used the word may. May have stolen the ID. And you know how many South Africans are suffering because people stole their identification. You know how many South Africans are suffering, can't open bank accounts, can't vote, can't go to school, can't do nothing without an ID here in South Africa. It's not like in America where you can swivel yourself through the system. In South Africa, without an ID number, without an identification book, your life is messed up. So if they could identify that Chedima's mother stole, they didn't say they fraudulently registered Chedima. They said Chedima's mother fraudulently they said she presented herself as another person to register Chedima's as a newborn baby. So the mother took someone else's ID and said, "Oh, I am Sarah, for example, and please register my child." And they registered Sarah under that other mother's ID. So that other mother, did she report this case? Did she talk about it? How many times did she go? Because people who lose their ID, they go multiple times to Home Affairs, multiple times, almost forever. As long as they are still breathing, they continue to go to Home Affairs, continue to go to the courts, continue to do something to try. You remember I told you guys, South Africa's Home Affairs have got a backlog of 700,000 duplicate IDs. Meaning someone is using the same ID and another person is using it there, someone is claiming it there, and some other cases they've used your ID number to claim death benefits. So when you try to do something, they say, no, your ID shows as deceased. 700,000 in South Africa that are facing this issue of identity theft. So you are telling me, okay, let me ask it like this. How much longer are we going to wait about the Chedima situation? How much longer? 2 more weeks? 3 more weeks? How far is this investigation? And I might be speaking out of 10 because I might have missed something. But for me, it's like, for how long should we wait? How long? How long? We want to know how long. Is he going to give us a report next week? Because you guys must be mindful, I don't have a TV. Maybe they announced that they're going to give us an announcement very soon. Please go in the comment section if they did announce that they're going to tell us what is happening with Chedima. I want to know. how much long. Are we going to wait a month? Are we going to wait a month while Miss Maya is busy enjoying herself? Are we going to wait a month? So again, with Deon McPherson, it's like, brother, it took you 2 weeks to tell us 300 million was stolen. But it's taking you 2 months to come to a conclusion. So you announced the 300 million without the investigation. So now you want to tell us there's still an investigation. For how long? Because we're not going to let this thing lie to bed. We're not going to allow this thing to lie and sleep. Sizoivusa always. Because we want to show the incompetency of the DA's ministers. They can't do their job. That waste of space, but to Gaten McKenzie, I'm sure you would have been done with Chedima's situation by now. I'm sure by now we would know the status of Chedima. Is she South African or not? Quick, like everybody stop everything that you are doing. Let's solve this thing of Chedima in 2 days. Let's go to the hospital, investigate everything. Just do it in 2 days, 3 days maximum. We announce to South Africans so that they know what to do. This one said 300 million was stolen, not 270,000, not 302,000, not, he said 300 on the dot. It means there is an investigation that was taking place prior to him announcing that, because he comes with an amount 300,000 million that was stolen by cyber hackers. Okay, which cyber hackers are these? Which account is it? Who did they work with? No, we are still investigating. So if you are still investigating, then why did you announce it? You wanted attention to show that the DA ministers are working. They are doing a fantastic job. Today you are quiet when we ask you questions. Guys, let's be let's be careful with these DA ministers. They really don't know what they are doing. They don't know what they are doing. Let's be very careful with these DA ministers, especially these two. This one of Home Affairs and this one of this matriculant of Public Works. Let's be very careful with these ministers. Mina, I want to put the Chedima's situation to bed. And this one of 300 million, the reason I'm following it is because I know they know something and they are afraid to announce it now. They know who stole this money. They know how this money left in the department. And they know it was not through cyber. Now they know, and now they are thinking, we already announced cyber. What are we going to say? No, because we know King took the money. We now know that it was King. You understand what I'm trying to say to you? So, if this week finishes and the Chedima situation is not done, then I will be sure that they don't have their facts straight, according to me. According to me, people are suffering. So it's a very touchy subject because people are suffering with this identity theft in South Africa. People are suffering big time, you know. So let's keep our African brothers in prayers in the UK, because now the white people are just going around in streets, stopping cars, beating up black people for no reason. That is what is happening there. They don't care if you're from South Africa or Nigeria, or you are there legally, or you are there. They're going to beat you up. That's why I say, as African people, let's stay united. Let's stay united as black people. You guys see the riots there in the UK. It's crazy. It's crazy what is happening there. Just for having a brown skin color. The hospital is your name. Or the grave is your name. They're beating up everyone. Our African people are fearing for their lives there. And there's no African country, no African Union, no Pan-Africanist parliament is going to stand up for those people. Because we Africans, we are cowards when it comes to facing the European world. Cowards. But that is going to come to an end. We are breeding a new generation in the Pan-Africanist School of Economics, Technology and Agriculture. Paseta. Paseta is a school that is going to give hope back to the black community, where the quality of education is going to show in the community when those children come out of that school. So we are asking you guys, 10,000 people only to contribute 50 rand. Just the 50 rand. To say, listen, let's build this school from black money. Let's build this school from African money. Let's be proud that nobody helped us. No China helped us. No Russia helped us. We did this ourselves. Let's build this school. Let's teach our children about medicine. Let's teach our children about agriculture. Let's teach our children the proper history of our country. Of our continent, I mean. Let's teach our children about proper politicians. Let's teach our children about Pan-Africanism. Let's teach our children about economics, about military strategies. Let's teach our children everything that they need as a tool to save Africa in the future when they grow up. Not teaching our children Macbeth, Shakespeare, and rubbish like that. Please, your 50 rand, please make sure you check the branch code 450105. Make sure that you check the account number, you check the phone numbers, and send to the Capitec business account. Okay, Paseta is a business, not a private individual a person's account. It's not King's account. There's 5 of us there who are in control of this account. The founding members of Paseta. Please make sure that you send your 50 rand. We are, if I had to give you guys a percentage as to how far we are with the contribution, we are about 3% going to 4% now as to where we are going. 3% might sound small with the bigger picture of 100%, but I'm telling you, it's a lot of 50 rands that people are sending. Daily, people are sending their 50 rand to say, King, let's build this school together. And I appreciate you guys so much. The whole team said, I must tell you guys, thank you so much for believing in them. Very soon we'll be doing the artificial design, showing you guys how the school works. But what we need to do as Paseta is to secure our land with the money. Please, we need you guys to believe on us. We need you guys to believe on Paseta. Please, African people. And also, if you want to watch our sister channel, African Mojolo with your boy King, continue to go to African Mojolo with your boy King and subscribe. We are, I think, 100 subscribers away from getting to that very important 1,000 subscribers. Please go that side. Leave your thoughts on the comment sections. Until we meet next time, don't forget to pray. After you pray, stand up, African child. Do your best so that God can do the rest. Peace in Pan-Africanism. I salute you.